Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm Essen and this is a documentation video for the final project of the course EE172 Digital Logic and Design, which is offered in term fall 2019 at Habib University. So for the final project of this course, we had to design a digital trainer board, as you can see here, or a platform which will integrate all the relevant logic devices that we studied within this course. And apart from the trainer board, we also had to design an application to test this trainer board with. This project was spread throughout the semester and comprised of multiple evaluations regarding the platform design, the progress of the application. So, as we were learning working of various devices within the class and theory, we were implementing these devices in our trainer board while trying to find its relevant usage to our application. Devices such as logic gates, ports, flip-flops, switches, and other logical elements are few of the examples. So initially we started from designing the blueprint for this project, as you can see here. As you can see here, so this was basically the final design. Before that we had many other designs, but each of them had some sort of discrepancy, because of which we had to made some amendments and changes. Discrepancies such as proper placement of the each element, efficient space usage, and the overall orientation. For example, breadboard was to be integrated in the middle so that it is near the each element in case the user had to use it. Similarly, the logic gate array had to be on the top left corner, and the FPGA had to be um, alongside with the LCD. So FPGA was also one of the logical devices which was targeted most throughout the labs of this course. We covered software such as Xilinx ISC Navigator to learn the functionality of an FPGA and how does it work and how we can design our own logical board through it. So for platform design, let me show you the platform design. So for the platform design, you can see we implemented a large array of logical gates such as AND, OR, NOT, XOR, and XNOR gates. Similarly, we included the input and the output ports right here. And apart from that, to get direct 5 volt of supply from these input and output, and to test that 5 volt supply from these output ports, and also to check the output of the devices whether they are working or not. Similarly, we included a breadboard in the middle, so it will have access to all the other elements around it. On the board below the breadboard, we included a 3 by 3 7 segment display to display any digital data that user want to test. And apart from that, we included 3 buzzers right here, an LED bar, um, 2 ground ports, and 4 12 volt supply, and input main power, um, which will work on the 5 volt DC supply, which will be converted into 12 volt for using a modular for this 12 volt supply. And apart from that, we integrated the port for the space for the FPGA here, and above that we have the LCD display for the visual representation of any data, if there was any in the application tested on this board. So you can also refer to the previous video in this playlist to see the working functionality of this digital trainer board as well, and to see the output and the inputs, and how they are taken, and how does this logic gate works. So for the application that we tested on this board, we decided to design an accelerometer controlled motion detection device. This device could be used to detect slight motions through FPGA and Arduino integration. Such device could also be used within a therapy session, uh, flight control, flight control, precision measurements, and many other places where a controlled motion is necessary. In our case, we decided to use this accelerometer controlled motion detection device for the therapy purposes for the patients, to generate their daily activity reports, and other related activities to the patients who have some sort of physical disadvantage, and so that device that we designed was basically to aid such users. So this project was also nominated for DPAC or DLD project exhibition ceremony, which is held annually at Habib University. So this was the final project. This was our final exhibition where we presented our platform and application to the faculty, the staff, and the public itself. Based on overall evaluation, we also won the first prize or the first position for this competition DPAC, digital Logic and Design Project Exhibition Ceremony. So for more details about the ceremony, you can refer to the page of DPAC Ceremony Habib University on Facebook as well, which link I have added below. So overall, the project spread throughout the semester was a great way to study the practical applications of the logical devices that we were studying in the theory, and it also covered the FPGA in detail as well through various labs and theory topics. And in all conclusion, it was a great learning experience. So that's it for the overall documentation of this course project, and I will see you in the next video. So Allah Hafiz for now, and take care and stay safe.